Yes, sir. Thank you, Chairman and esteemed members of this committee. My name is Judge Shepard. I am a policy analyst at the Texas Public Policy Foundation, and I am here to testify in support of House Bill 24. As we've heard numerous times throughout this committee today, there is an extreme housing shortage here in the state of Texas. According to Robert Dietz, the chief economist for the National Association of Home Builders, primary factors influencing the cost of housing are the price of labor and building materials, interest rates, availability of land, and zoning regulations. Probably one of the most controlling of that would be your zoning and land use regulations. So essentially, when a city council moves to amend zoning regulations, a minority of property owners that are not inside the proposed changed area should not be able to dictate whether that happens or not. That is essentially what the tyrant's veto allows currently. And so from that, property in a thing consists not merely of its ownership and possession, but in the unrestricted right of use, enjoyment, and disposal. House Bill 24 seeks to raise the threshold for property owners that are outside the proposed area of a zoning change from 20% to 60% to make a protest to block zoning changes. We believe that the bill as is now and the committee substitute returns the right to use and control one's property where it should be to the property owner itself and not to outside forces. And so from that, I will not take up any more of your time, and I'll return what's left to the committee, and I thank you all for allowing me to be here today.
Thank you kindly. Any questions? You do?
Yes.
Reverend Oza.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you today, ma'am?
I'm good. There's a part of this bill that has I guess it's a legal standard on page 4 of the sub. It says presumption, the section 2211.0065, presumption of validity for certain changes to zoning regulations or district boundaries. And then it says, blah, 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 blah. The previous regulation is conclusively presumed valid to have occurred in accordance with all applicable statutes. This is I guess this is a legal standard, but I've never heard of conclusively presumed. It almost seems at odds. Is that a legal standard that I don't know of?
Thank you for the question, Representative. As far as and that is on the substitute. Yes, ma'am. I barely have, the only information I have on the substitute is what the member read out recently. Also, I guess I will clarify for the record, judge is my name. I'm not a judge. That is not a title. Yes, ma'am. That has been running some issues here lately. I do have a law degree, but I do not practice.
Okay, thank you.
I do have a physician whose name was Doctors. It's Doctor, so it's common there. Thank you for your testimony.
Yes, sir. Thank you all so very much.